Oh, there's more. Okay, so I guess we're getting the 1.0 ending on this as well. Now let's see. What was it? That's right. I found you. But right then, I feel someone else's presence. They're in an area away from the clovers. I see that person in the rose garden. A man with inhumanely thin lips and a broad smirk plucks out one of the barely surviving roses. Its fragrance is sweet, one that intoxicates the senses.
お前は、
It's a man I've run into several times before, one who always hits me with harsh emotions. Mutsuki's partner, Izumo Tsukasa. Is that thing hanging from his waist a sword? Izumo tosses the rose into the air. The fragments of the rose dance. He's cruelly cut up the rose's petals with ease, and then I intuitively realize it. This guy is definitely capable of cutting up a human in the same way. Just like how he cut off Shamash's arm in Babylon without breaking a sweat.
お前も今宵導かれたのか。
The pointed glare he shoots me sends shivers down my spine. My whole body breaks out into an unpleasant sweat. I am seized by his emotionless reptile-like eyes to the point where I can't move, let alone even avert my eyes.
育児なしだったお前がここまで来れた。それは評価してやろう。
Coward? How does he know that? What does he know about me?
だが
While I'm thinking about that, Izumo takes another step closer. The beautiful moonlight is scattered in many directions by the blade of the sword, giving off a surreal, magical feeling that lacks any sense of reality. Even so, that sword is the blade of an assassin, and it's all too real.
お前はムツキのためにはならん。よって排除する。
For an instant, I doubt my own ears. Why? Why do you need to kill me? You only just saw me a few seconds ago. For Mutsuki's sake, there's no way I can die here right now.
火消し足跡。お前が妹を監禁してるんだろ。
I glare at Izumo. I don't have any weapons that can deal with a sword, but if I run away here, I really will become the worst brother in the world.
さあ妹、ムツキを返せ。
くだらん兄のエゴだ。彼女は自らの意志で私のところ、つまりはバビロンにとどまったのだ。
だったらムツキはなぜ僕に助けを求めてきたんだ。お前がちゃんと妹を守れていないからじゃないか。
んだと？
This is the most critical moment. No matter what happens, I must stand my ground. I steel myself. Just then,
ひなた、つかさ、無益な争いはやめなさい。ムツキちゃんだって喜ばないわよ。
アヌ。
弥生先生。
Sensei forces her way between us.
お前まで私の邪魔をしようというのか。
ここで少年の血を流すことに何の意味があるの？
私とシン、ムツキの理想の邪魔になる。障害は取り除かなくてはならない。それだけだ。
二人とも何か誤解をしてるのよ。ちゃんと話し合えば分かり合えるはずだわ。
そんな時間はない。交渉決裂だな。我が理想に逆らわば、たとえ神であっても切る。
えや、メグと同じ。
アヌンなき解散後、エア、和田摘めぐみに再建の協力を頼んだのだが、彼女はあくまで独自の道を進もうとした。そして私のやり方を頭から批判した。
そんな、メグはエクサークに殺されたんじゃなかったの？
エアは私の腕の中で息を引き取ったよ。もう少しだけ頭が柔らかければ、あんなことにはならなかったものを。私も残念だ。
そんな、メグを、司が。
Yayoi-sensei's whole body is trembling as she tries to deny the truth that was just revealed, but Izumo gives Yayoi-sensei a sidelong glance and then faces me again.
一度仲間を切ったこの身、もはやためらいなど存在せぬ！
Enlil readies his sword like he's drawing a bow to its limit and heads towards me. If I don't dodge it, I'll die. Even though I know that, my body can't move. Sensei stands in front of me.
先生！
邪魔をするな！
Izumo quickly raises his sword up and then hits Yayoi-sensei as hard as he can with its hilt. Having been struck in the cheek, Yayoi-sensei is sent flying several meters.
先生！
My body tries to run towards Yayoi-sensei by reflex. Just then,
これで終わりだ！
it burns. It burns. It burns! I feel a strange heat in my stomach. When I look down there, I see something shining pale sticking out of it. A viscous dark red liquid comes pouring out. What is this?
苦しいか？安心しろ。すぐに楽になる。
Izumo says this, puts all of his strength into the blade that's lodged in me, and then he twists the cursed sword around and around inside of my body. I feel so numb that I can no longer tell whether I feel pain, hot, or cold. Despite my current state, a part of me calmly thinks, oh, so this really is the end. If only I had been stronger, then. If only I had the power to match Izumo in a fight. I hear a sound from somewhere, surely nearby. Is it a drum? An explosion? The sky is bright. What is that intense light? Is it from heaven? It slowly heads towards me. I then fall into a pure white space. In my fading consciousness, Lem's figure remains etched in my retinas. She'll surely guide me to the world of fairies, to the land where pain and suffering don't exist. Okay. So that's not a bad ending, apparently. I don't quite get how this all works. Well, we got some more extra scenes, so let's find them. Okay, so this is something that I didn't show you guys before. The scene if we don't take Sakuya with us, which actually is what we have to do. So.
さよならは言わない。今度はお互い笑って、また会おう。
そんなの変だよ。
昨夜。
また会えるなら、今だって笑えるもん。ほら、こうでしょ？
One of Sakuya's usual smiles rises to her face. That's right, an almost unbelievably common smile from her, and then tears pour from her eyes.
あれおかしいな。
昨夜。無理するのはやめよう。今泣いたっていいじゃないか。僕たちの心の中にはいつか二人で笑ってる絵がきちんとあるから。だからね。
Our wish is by no means overambitious. If fate exists, then even if we part now, we'll definitely see each other again. Because you're there, and I'm right here. Because our emotions are the same. While holding her trembling shoulders, I vow that I'll definitely come back. I'll never let you go through the same thing I did after I lost Mutsuki.
でも、私はどこへ行けばいいのかな。あの誰もいない家に一人でいるのは耐えられない。
そうだな。
For an instant, Yayoi Sensei's face appears in my mind. No, too dangerous.
昨夜のお父さん、X アークの研究員だったよね。
うん、そうだよ。
X アークのセキュリティはしっかりしてるはず。いろいろあったけど、お父さんは昨夜のことを愛してくれてるんでしょ。
うん、そうだね。
だから、
わかった。心配してくれてありがとう。
じゃあ、僕は行くよ。
じゃあ、これを。
何？
Sakuya takes a terabyte disk out of her bag.
これは？
私が一緒に行けないなら、これを渡しておかないと。レムちゃんからの贈り物。
レムから？
これがないと、絶対にクロスワードは解けないんだもん。だって。
レムがまた、昨夜のところに来たのか？
うん、一回だけね。ひなたのこと心配してたよ。
そうか、レムが。ムツキが。
じゃあね、元気にしてるんだぞ、ひなたくん。病気しても怪我一つしても許さないからね。絶対無事で帰ってくるんだよ。
わかった。約束する。
じゃあ、指切り玄馬、嘘ついたら針千本のます。
そうだな。指切りだ。
I have no confidence I can stay in one piece, but at times it's more right to tell a white lie instead of giving the harsh truth. The me who learned that may have, sadly enough, become an adult. And yeah, okay. Okay, so I didn't see anything extra in Route A this time, which is not too surprising. But I did choose the other option, taking Sakuya along with. So let's see what happens. Sakuya hides behind me. Her trembling hand grasps my sleeve.
大丈夫。僕が守るから。
Will he cut me up like he did Shamash in Babylon? The beautiful moonlight is scattered in many directions by the blade of the sword, giving off a surreal, magical feeling that lacks any sense of reality. Even so, that sword is the blade of an assassin, and it's all too real.
お前は無
Okay.
つ
Skipping.
弥生先生。ひどいよ。仲間だったんでしょ。そんなに簡単に殺してなんて言わないでよ。
おい、昨夜。
Sakuya recklessly stands in Izumo's way.
大事な友達だったんでしょ。なんでそんなことで殺したりできちゃうのよ。ひどいよ。ひどすぎるよ。喧嘩したらしばらく距離を置けばいいだけじゃない。死んじゃったら仲直りしようと思っても二度と会えないんだからね。
Sakuya cries in front of Izumo. I immediately understand the reason why she's so angry. Hiragi Midori. She was Sakuya's best friend, and yet the two of them broke apart due to a trivial fight, and then she almost died. In Sakuya's mind, Ea and Midori are overlapping. But
私の理想は友情よりもはるかに高い。それは万死に値する。どうやらお前も、その一人のようだな。
Izumo faces Sakuya and wields his sword. There's no doubt about it. He's going to kill her.
Sakuya!
I won't make it in time. And there's the picture that we saw before. The assassin's blade shines like a fragment of a dream. Sakuya's blood scatters, and she collapses. When my understanding catches up to my vision, a small breeze blows in front of me.
やめて、つかさ
弥生先生！
弥生先生、しっかりしてください。血を止めなきゃ。
It's clearly a fatal wound. I know that even if we did something, it'd be hopeless. Despite that, Sakuya tears off parts of her clothes and is trying to tie them around her wounds.
先生、どうして？
教師が生徒を守る。当たり前のことだろ。
そんな。
さあ、早く逃げて。
Yayoi Sensei staggers to her feet and faces Izumo again.
つかさ、これで気は済んだか。これ以上の強化は私も許すことはできない。
Even though Yayoi Sensei is bleeding heavily from her chest and her ghastly pale face is pleading with him, Izumo seems to feel nothing.
笑わせてくれるな。私は目的を達成するまでは手段を選ばない。メイドでエアによろしく伝えてくれ。
For an instant, I have no clue what just happened. Sensei's head has been... Her expression is frozen, her eyes are still, her body slowly falls to the ground.
さらばだ。
For one last moment, the moonlight shines on that scene.
では、お前らにも引導を渡してくれよ。
まさか、Sakuya!
I need to protect Sakuya. I hold Sakuya in my arms and turn my back to Izumo. Right then... Izumo's thrown sword runs right through my back and impales Sakuya in the chest. I was being way too naive.
ごめん、Sakuya。僕はSakuyaを守れなかった。
ひなた、私が連れてきたばかりに。ごめん。
We fall to the ground, embracing each other. I feel like I can hear Izumo chuckling from beyond my now fading consciousness. Mutsuki, I couldn't find you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being such a spineless man. And like that, our consciousnesses sink to the bottom of hell. What? So that uncompletes it? Huh. This visual novel is full of surprises, I must say. Alright, let's, fix that. Let me save. Okay. Let's check Route B then.
ねえねえ、聞いてください。
Ah, I was beginning to think there wouldn't be anything in this route. So let's see.
残念です。三分子の原点と言われる詩集ですごく面白いんですよ。
Sounds a little too refined for my taste.
ねえねえ、聞いてください。急にどうしたの？ユミ。
Yumi making abrupt utterances is nothing out of the ordinary, but today that smile of hers is pointed my way. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
さっき、イシュタルの冥界下りって本を見つけて、パラパラって読んでみたんですよ。
Oh. The Descent of the Goddess Ishtar. Full name, yeah. The myth regarding Ishtar's visit to her elder sister, Ereshkigal, in order to save her deceased husband, Tammuz. To meet her sister, Ishtar must enter the underworld by crossing 7 gates. For each of the 7 gates Ishtar crosses, the gatekeeper strips off an article of clothing or ornament from her in accordance with the rules of the underworld. When Ishtar finally arrives, she is fully naked, which enrages Ereshkigal, leading her to kill Ishtar by locking her away in the underworld. Ereshkigal, the queen of the underworld in both Sumerian and Babylonian mythology. She is also the wife of the god of death, Nergal, and the older sister of Ishtar, the god of love. So, yeah, Eresh, we found out before, is the handle of Ishtar's older sister.
へえ、そんな本があったんだ。
それってどんな話なの？
What, you don't know, Mika? You're so erudite. Whoa there, Mika-chan. Stop panting like that. No need to get so excited.
冥界にお姉さんがいるので会いに行ったんですよ。
And she just starts talking. That's Yumi for you, sure, but I still don't feel too good about this.
それでお姉さんに会うには身につけているものをすべて脱がなくてはいけないらしくて、最後にはすっぱだかになってしまいます。
うわ、それって。
コウスケ、あんた妙な想像してんじゃないでしょうね。
うわっ、
Masumi's rebuke pierced into Kosuke.
俺はまだ何にも言ってねえだろう。
まだって何なのかしら？そのにやけ顔を見れば十分だっての。鼻の下伸ばしっぱなしでしょ。もうダメですよ、コウスケくん。
ユーミンまで。これは冤罪だ。
Whew, looks like the flow of conversation's been nicely redirected. Nice retort, Masumi.
ユミちゃん、それ私買いたい。どこで見つけたか教えて。
Mika grabs Mayumi by the shoulders and starts shaking her. Her eyes glitter like the stars. Whatever, just do what you want.
もちろんいいですよ。それで話の続きなんですけど。ごめん、ユミちゃん。ここまでにして。これ以上コウスケに烈情を催させる材料をあげてはダメ。同感。
だから俺はしてないって。
こうちゃんってらん。私の秘密が知りたいんだったらいつでも教えてあげる。
勘弁してくださいよ。
やっぱり弁解の余地なし。
あご。
Mika and Masumi flank Kosuke with a slap to both cheeks. Kosuke collapses on the spot. I'm sorry, Ko-chan, and thankful. Thanks to your noble sacrifice, we can go back to normalcy just a little bit.
大丈夫？コウスケくん？
ユーミン、俺の心配をしてくれるのはユーミンだけだよ。
そんなところで寝てたら風邪ひいちゃうよ。
そういう心配かよ、バタ。
さてと、そろそろ日も暮れたし、この辺にしときましょう。まだ帰りたくないな。ゲーセンでもやってこうかな。
お、いいね。俺も行くか。
牛魔王は恥ずかしいからついてこないでよ。
Demon Cow King?
んだと、ほう。
でも、どうしても対戦したいって言うなら。
三日蔵はどうするつもりなんだ？
私は今日は家に帰ります。
Okay.
少し休養を取りたいので。
ネルガルって今独身だっけ？神話だとネルガルの奥さんって。
Right before her name passes through my lips,
くだらん。
he kills the discussion with 4 words.
どこがよ。
But I give a damn. Nergal frowns as always. Does he really not know anything?
まずプライベートのことをお前に話す義理はない。
そのくらいいいじゃん。私とネルガルの仲なんだからさ。
売り手と買い手、それ以外に何か関係があったのか？
いかず、キャッチ。
結構。なら逆に聞くがな。何もかも神話と一緒だと言うなら、お前にも年若の旦那がいるってことになるんじゃないか？名前はなんて言ったか？
わあ、言わなくてもいいってば。
わかったが、そういうことだ。
Hate to say it, but Nergal's already a step or two ahead of me.
俺に話を振るなら金になるネタにしろ。それならいくらでも聞いてやる。ものによってはきっちり対価を払うぜ。
もう分かったわよ。
脳にしっかり刻み込んでおけ。
As far as I recall, there was not a single piece of romantic gossip involving him back when we were at Anunnaki. I guess I'm just thinking too much. Huh.